To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the law's delay, the pangs of despised love, the insolence of office, and the spurns the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life but for the dread of something after death? The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns puzzles the will, and rather makes us bear those ills we have than fly to those that we know not of. And thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment in this respect their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. I have of late, although wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercise, and it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, appears to me a sterile promontory. Look here, this most excellent canopy, the air, this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestical roof, fretted with golden fire, and it appears no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapours. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable! In action, how like an angel! In apprehension, how like a god! The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me, no, nor woman neither, nor woman neither. The salt of most unrighteous tears. How's that one start? Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, how weary, stale, flat and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it, fie! 'Tis a unweeded garden that grows to seed things rank and gross in nature possess it merely, that it should come to this. 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving of my mother, that he might not beteem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember, Why? How increase in appetite had grown by what? There you see. You get so far into it, you forget the cupcakes, and then it's like, oh, what increase in appetite? No. As if she fed on him, as if increase in appetite had grown by what it had fed on. No, she clung to him, as if increase in appetite had grown by what it had fed on. Those shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body. Like Niobe, all tears, why she, even she, oh God! A beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my own father's brother, and no more like my father than I to Hercules, and yet within a month. And ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her galled eyes, she married, almost wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Last night was an A1 tip-top clubbing jam fair. A sandwich of fun and ecstasy bread wrapped up in a big bag of light disco fudge. It doesn't get much better than that. I just wish sometimes I could learn to control these fucking mood swings. New mono ultra microscopical silico volcanoconiosis. Bored now. It's a bit boring, really.